R.Mohanpriya, Department of Commerce CA. My topic is income tax law and practice. First one thing, introduction. The income tax was introduced in India for the first time. Sir James Wilson, who is introduced in the it is Sir James Wilson. The first time was 1860. Next one thing, he introduced it in order to meet losses sustained to the government. What purpose for using that it? Losses sustained to the government. Okay, next. Income Tax Act was passed in 1961 but effect from April 1st, April 1962. Income Tax was passed in 1961 but effect from 1962. Next one thing, meaning every person who is an assessee and whose total income exceeds the maximum exempted limit. The tax payment that had to pay made by an individual, any persons, state government, central government, local authority, etc. Next one thing, the persons, any person, any sum of money paid to the government, that is meaning. Okay. Next one thing, types of taxation. There are two types of taxation. First one is direct tax, another one is indirect tax. First, any persons, any sum of money directly paid to the government. That is it. A direct tax one which is demanded from the persons to whom it is desired. Example, income tax, wealth tax, property tax, etc. Next one thing, indirect tax. Any persons, any sum of money indirectly paid to the government, that is called as indirect tax. Indirect tax or tax which is paid one person and is actually levied on another persons. Example, excise duty, sales tax, custom duty, service tax, etc. Next one thing, objectives of taxation. There are four types of objectives of taxation. First one thing, raising revenue. Another one thing, regulatory objectives. Next one thing, developmental objective. Last one thing, objectives of reducing. So first one, raising revenue, is income earning, income received, or that is raising revenue. Next one thing, regulatory objectives. There are four types: consumption, production, import and export, effect of inflation, depression. Next one thing, developmental objectives. The developmental objectives of economic development, capital formations. Last one thing, objectives of reducing inequalities. Inequalities for economic disparities, regional imbalance. It is reducing. Next one thing, assessee. Who is assessee? Defined assessee. What is meant by assessee? First, meaning of assessee. Assessee means a person by whom or any sum of money is paid to the government, that is called as assessee. Assessee there are three types of assessee. First one the ordinary assessee, next one deemed assessee, last one is assessee in default. Okay, ordinary assessee. Ordinary assessee is one has to pay any tax, penalty and incentives paid to the government authorities, that is ordinary assessee. Deemed assessee is also known as representative assessee. This type of assessee is not only responsible for his income but also responsible for the other person income. For example, minor, non-resident, lunatic persons, etc. Last one thing, assessee in default. If any person fails to fulfill his duty or obligation, that is called as assessee in default. Any person, any sum of money not paid to the government, that is called as assessee in default. Okay. Next one thing, assessment year. What is meant by assessment year? Assessment year is the first 12-month period starting with 1st April and ending with 31st March. 1/4/2023 to 31st March 23. Is it assessment year? Next one thing, previous year. Previous year also commencing 12-month period, first starting with 1st April and 31st March. 1/4/2022 to 31st/3/2023, that is previous year. Okay, next one thing, persons. Persons is divided this type of process. First, individual, HUF. HUF in the sense Hindu undivided family, a firm, a company. AOP in the sense association of persons. Last one thing, BOI, body of individuals. Next one thing, Income. Income is any person's any earning money. The word income is not defined. This is Constitution of India according English dictionary. The term income, earning of income, that is business, land investment, land work, that is etc. Next one thing, casual income. It is received natural by between being received signs without stipulations contract. Calculation estimated or decided. Example, this income is may or may not income. May or may not income, that is it. Lottery, rashford, car race, horse race, card games, gambling, etc. Betting also. Next one thing, gross total income. The gross total income refers lot of causes. First one thing, income from salary, income from house property, income from business or profession, capital gain. Last one thing, income from other sources, etc. Total income. How to total income? Gross total income less deduction is equal to total income or net total income. This today my topic is about discussed with the introduction, meaning, types of taxations, assessment year, previous year persons, last one thing, total income, etc.